Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting After Effects tutorial. In this video, I'll show you how you can create distortion effects and apply them to the text. So without further ado, let's roll the intro.
Yo, I'm so hell, your motion design guide. Let's create something side by side.
First things first, let's make a new composition and name this comp as main comp. I set the resolution of this composition to full HD. Alright, so first, I select the text tool and type motion. Then, I align it to the center of this composition. Next, select the text layer and pre-compose it. Name this comp text, then check this icon and click OK. Now deselect the layer and select the rectangle tool. Make sure you select the linear gradient in the fill option. The gradient colors should be white to black, like this. After that, I simply create a rough rectangle in the composition. I also change the gradient slightly, like this. The only important thing is that the black color should be on the upper side, and the white color should be on the lower side of this rectangle. After that, align it to the center, then rename this layer as Wave. Now I go to the Effects panel and search for an effect called Wave Warp. Then I simply apply it to this layer and go to the Effects Control panel. Here, I change the wave height to around 50 and the wave width to around 400. Let's see the animation. Nice. Again, I go to the Effects panel and search for the Fast Box Blur effect. Simply apply it to this layer, then go to the Effects Control panel once again. Change the iterations to 5, and the blur radius should be 5. You can see the rectangle edges become smooth after we apply the Fastbox Blur effect. Next, let's add one more effect called Turbulent Displace. Simply apply this effect to this layer. Then go to the Effects Control panel and change the size value to around 300. Now, I click on the evolution to open the expression window. I write a simple expression, time times 30. After that, click the Add icon and simply choose Repeater. After that, open the Repeater 1 properties and change the copy's value to 5. Next, open the Transform, Repeater 1 properties. Under this, now simply change the X value to 0. And for Y, I prefer negative values. Something around -700 works well. Then close this layer and open the position properties of this layer. Direct the time indicator to the first frame and add a keyframe. Then change the shape position like this. Next, move the time indicator to the last frame and once again change the shape position like this. Now check the animation. Nice! It's looking good. Go back to the first keyframe and duplicate this layer. Then open the position properties of this layer and change the position slightly, like this. After that, go to the Effects Control panel and change the turbulent size to 250 to get variation. Now remove the keyframe, then parent this layer to the wave layer. Now check the animation. Nice. Let's move forward. Simply select both layers and pre-compose them. Name this comp wave, check this icon, and click OK. Now, I am adding a new adjustment layer and placing it above the text layer. Then I go to the Effects panel and search for an effect called CC Glass. Simply apply this effect to the adjustment layer. Next, go to the Effects panel and open the Surface property. Then change the bump map to Wave and change the source to Effects and Masks. Then hide the wave layer. If I play the animation, you can see we already achieved a wavy motion on this text. But the job is not done yet. Quick tip for you, you can control the height or displacement by adjusting this value here. Alright, so let's select the adjustment layer and text layer. Then duplicate them 2 times. Next, select the first text layer and change the color label to red for recognition. Then I change the second text layer to green and the third text layer to blue. Now I select the first text layer and go to the effects panel to search for an effect called Channel Mixer. Simply apply this effect to this layer. Then go to the effects panel and change the green value to 0, as well as the blue value to 0. This way, we get a red color on this text. Then I copy this effect and paste it to the second text layer. Next, I go to the effects panel and change the red value to 0 and change the green value to 100. Then I go to the third text layer, paste the effect, and change the blue value to 100 to get a blue color on this layer. Finally, I select all the text layers and change the blending mode to Add. Let's check the animation. So that's how you can create a distortion effect and apply it to text in After Effects. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.